guys, welcome back to another Ekec video, and today we're going to be here with a very short one, and it's basically about how to make really easy credits. So firstly what you need to do is you need to have yourself on at least over 150k credits. So I want 2.1 mil from this method, but you need to have at least 150k credits somehow. Then what you need to do, you need to go onto the cars and look for a Porsche. You need to specifically get this car and this car only. I wouldn't recommend putting a colour on it, but you can if you want. Decal or whatever you want to call it. Get the car, 150k. Now I know it sounds a waste, but you'll see. So, and after this I'm going to show you how to get really easy perks to be able to do this, because otherwise it'd be pretty hard to do. So, you need to go out in your car, or in the Porsche, or whatever, and go on to the perks. Car Mastery, and then you see I have 31. So all you want to do is you want to work yourself up the left hand side of the perks until you get to this credit one, and that is 300k, which means on each one you're making 150k profit. And what you can also do is you can also get a wheel spin if you want to, so that brings each car to about 20 perks. But perks, before, they weren't that easy to get. You'd have to work pretty hard for them. So even though this is a method, it'd be quite hard to do, right? But no. See, I've got these two cars here, literally, and this one I suppose, literally just doing this method. So I've had probably earned about 10 mil from this. So what you want to do is, I'm going to fast travel so the video is shorter, but if you don't have fast travel, just drive over. And you want to fast travel to this exact location. You can fast travel to the influence board, that's probably the best bit. Then, once you're there, what you want to do is get your car, and if you have a car that has, what's it called, double lives or extra life, use that car. So for instance, I have extra life on my Lamborghini Aventador. So I'm going to use this car, and all you want to do is preferably also have a ×6 or a ×7 car, and literally all you want to do to get these easy perks is just drive around. I would recommend turning traction control off for this, makes it a lot easier. Then all you need to do is literally just drive around, so like this. See, and look how many points I'm already earning. Don't forget to like drift and stuff, and you can get easy points by just going up these bumps. There's a lot. Try and get some wreckage if you can. So like this. And see, look, I'm almost at 10k ×2 already. So just for reference, 50k is basically one skill perk. So if you're on ×5, that means you have to get 10k. And if you're on like ×6, then you'd have to get like 8k. But yes, you just want to get 50k for one. So basically, if you want to get 10, and that's the max you can get, try and hit 500, which I know sounds mad, but it's actually not that hard. But if you go over 500, there's no point, because even though you can set a record score, it won't actually give you any more perks. The max is 10. Don't know why they've done that, but there's a max on it, so there's literally no point in going over 10, because it's a waste of your time. So yeah, all you need to do is literally drive around, go off some of the bumps, try and get some wreckage. And yeah, I would say do it with double life, because if you mess up, it's so devastating. But now, it's not, with an extra life, it's not that bad. You just have to take into mind that you only have one life left, basically. What I would recommend is when you first try this out, I would stop about 50k ×6, because you need to get used to doing this. Otherwise, if you get to like 80k, which is where you need to stop-ish, then, or 100, then you might, if you mess up, you'll be so sad. So I would do it to 50k to start off with, and gradually start building yourself up until you're confident. So now, I think the minimum to get 10 is you need to get about 490, I think it is. Because we thought it was 485 because for 487 you'd get 10, but for 485 you'd get 9. So it, I don't know where it is. It might be what's it called 486, but either way, see, if it's about to die, you need to try and hit something or do an E-drift or whatever, just so you don't lose your skill chain. So yeah, if you're on time 6 and you want to get 10 skill points, all you need to do is hit about 80k, because all you need to do is stop at 80k and then it will still count. Also, what I would recommend doing is, after you make some coins from this, or money, whatever you want to call it, then I would recommend going to the 750k house and buy it, because that contains skill songs, and every now and then you get skill songs. And what skill songs do, if you don't already know, is they can put your multiplier up to times 10, which means all you have to do is go to 50k times 10 and you'll have 10 skill points. So it's a much more efficient and quicker way to basically get skill points. Always be careful also when going off like a ramp or jump, that you if it's angled, then I would recommend basically, hopefully this should be 10 if I'm right. 489, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So yeah, right, so now all you need to do, as you saw before, is you can fast travel to the festival by just doing this. Then you need to buy a Porsche, another one. It can only be this one. There's other cars, but it's risky, to be honest, to get them, because you can try and get it from the auto shop, but there's a 90% chance the perks are already going to be used, so I wouldn't do that if I was you. So buy a Porsche, 150k. Buy it, and then on each one, basically, you're making 150k profit. And if you're going to a wheel spin, it's up to you, basically. So now, you see, I think we have enough. So just think, for each portion is about 20 perks. So you need to do that method that I just showed you twice. And that probably took me about 5 minutes. So that's 10 minutes for 150k, which means in an hour you can earn times 6 about a mil. So that's pretty good. So 22 skill points. What we're going to do is work our way up this. And then get this credit bonus. I might actually get the wheel spin. And all you need to do, after you've done this, you can, if you want, sell it on the auto show. You can make, because actually people actually do buy them, like, a lot. So yeah, you can, and I've made a lot of nice profit from it. But really, if you only make like 10, 15 to 30k, so it's not actually worth it that much. So yeah. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video and you guys can use it and get some nice credits. See, I'm on almost 4 mil, and I started the video at 2.1. Just proves it does work. And yeah, so you could use this method to get your dream car. As I said, I've got some insane cars from doing this. So I've got, actually the main ones I've got are Lambos actually. But yeah. So I got a Forza Edition Alpha. But yeah, the main ones I got were the Centenario, the Sesto Elemento, which is actually sick by the way, and the Reventon. So yeah, and then these others. So I would recommend when doing this to use a extra life car, because then it's just that little bit easier to do it, and if you mess up then you haven't actually fully messed up. So anyway, hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Ekec. Hopefully we'll be uploading more regularly now. I've got my recording sorted out. And yeah, so if you want us to do more Forza, put that in the comments. Or if you want us to just do Rocket League, put that in the comments. So it's up to you what we'll do. Anyway, So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you. Peace.